Meet Ravi. Like millions of others, he spends his days moving gears in a massive, slow-moving traditional economy. He clocks in, works hard, and puts away what he can, but his savings account barely creeps upward. The traditional financial avenues he relies on simply aren't generating any real forward momentum. Meanwhile, an entirely different financial engine is running hot right next door. The digital asset and Web3 space is expanding rapidly, generating wealth at a pace that makes standard interest rates look like a rounding error. But for Ravi, looking at Web3 feels like staring at a wall of code. The sheer complexity, the heavy technical jargon, and the steep learning curve create a psychological barrier that keeps him securely locked out. With his limited funds, navigating a maze of fragmented platforms and unverified exchanges feels less like investing and more like a dangerous gamble. Meaningful participation in this digital economy requires a user-friendly entry point, one that connects these two disparate financial worlds without the friction of a deep technical barrier. That search for a clear entry point leads Ravi to the LGNS Origin Token. Instead of throwing darts at a scattered board of thousands of crypto projects, he finds a single, focused starting line. The value of this token doesn't exist in a vacuum. It relies entirely on a highly sophisticated underlying infrastructure, known as the Anubis chain network. Anubis chain acts as the bedrock. It provides the heavy-duty security protocols, the network stability, and the foundational ecosystem required to keep a digital asset healthy over the long term. However, raw, powerful blockchain infrastructure is useless to an everyday user if they can't figure out how to interact with it. That complexity has to be translated into a functional, simple interface. That translation is now complete. BitGet Wallet has officially completed its Anubis chain asset integration. BitGet Wallet now operates as the primary application platform for the entire ecosystem. It absorbs the complex blockchain mechanics behind the scenes, completely removing the need for users to possess deep technical coding or cryptographic expertise. The first immediate benefit is control. Users get seamless, direct Anubis chain asset management from one cleanly organized single point of access. Inside that ecosystem, the integration allows users to execute instant asset swaps natively and securely without ever having to leave the wallet. The platform doesn't isolate those assets. It features built-in cross-chain instant swap capabilities, reaching out to connect the Anubis chain directly to the broader digital economy. To quantify that scale, this integration supports fluid cross-chain transactions across more than 100 major public blockchains simultaneously. This vast connectivity solves the critical issue of asset liquidity efficiency. It guarantees users can move their value easily, right when they need to. By tearing down the technical walls, the platform creates massive accessibility, opening the Anubis chain ecosystem to global users and institutional partners alike. By removing the technical hurdles between the chain and the user, this integration provides an interface where Ravi can finally interact with the complex potential of Anubis chain through a familiar mobile environment. Financial growth in the digital space rarely looks like a sudden windfall. It's an ongoing journey of patient interaction that steadily grows over time. By utilizing tools like BitGet Wallet, Ravi's portfolio growth is measured and deliberate. He avoids the stress and panic of trying to navigate a fragmented technological landscape. When we zoom out, we see the macro impact. This integrated ecosystem equips ordinary individuals all over the world with the tools they need to safely step into the digital economy. The formula for this success is clear and unified. It starts with the LGNS Origin Token, it is powered by the Anubis chain, and it is made universally accessible by BitGet Wallet. Making thoughtful, accessible choices today allows a person to step out of a stagnant routine and forge a completely new trajectory for their future identity. Please remember that cryptocurrency and digital assets are subject to market risks. Always assess those risks carefully, conduct your own research, and invest responsibly.